and go over our Mission 1 Part 1 review. So when you open your slides, you are going to go ahead and type your name in that yellow space. So here's the first question. We're going to compare the values of each 4 and the number 344,082. So you're going to go ahead and explain how you would solve that as well. You can use pictures, you can use numbers, you can use sentences, however makes best sense to you to explain it. So go ahead and try that problem on your own. Okay, so here's how I would approach this. There's several ways you can, but I'm going to start by pointing out that there is a 4 in the 10,000s place, and that there is a 4 in the thousands. Okay, so that is clearly obvious that they have different values. So if the 4 in the 10,000s has a value of 40,000, and the 4 in the thousands has a value of 4,000. So that's one way we can look at it. We can also look at it with the fact that when you go from thousands to 10,000s, you're technically doing 4,000 times 10 to get 40,000. And also, when you're going from 10,000s to thousands, you're doing 40,000 divided by 10 because you're going down one place value, giving you 4,000, which reinstates the fact that with place value, each place value goes up by 10. Okay, so there's some explanations for that. Let's look at the next one. So you're going to write the following numbers in standard form and make sure you include commas where appropriate. So go ahead and try A first. We have 9,000s, 700s, 3 10s, and 1 1. Write that in standard form. Okay, so we have 9,000s, 700s, 3 10s, and 1 1. And you might have noticed that when you double click on your presentation, a text box pops up and you can go ahead and type in the number. So go ahead and do that for B, 1 10,000, 900s, and 3 1s. Okay, so you'll have a text box that'll pop up, and you should have 1 10,000, 900s. Okay, so that means there's nothing in the thousands, 900s, and I'm not seeing any mention of tens, so nothing in the tens, and 3 1s. All right, go ahead and try C. So I have 200,000s, 8 10,000s, 9,000s, and 6 1s. So I know that I'm starting in the 100,000s, and I have 2. I have 8 10,000s, okay, 9,000s, and then I have my comma, and then I just have 6 1s. So that means I have nothing in my hundreds and nothing in my tens, but I still need to put zeros there. And then a 6 for my 1s. All right, looking at the next one, we're going to complete the following chart. I want you to go ahead and take care of this row. You're going to take care of standard form and expanded form. And when you do this, you will see text boxes that you can type in. So just click. All right, so we were given word form. We have 73,609. So I'm going to put this in standard form. So 73,000, okay, 600, there's no tens, so 9, 609. So standard form is written exactly how it is said from word form, and word form is written exactly how it's said. So these, when you read them, should sound exactly the same. 73,609 and 73,609. They should read exactly the same. They just look different. So now expanded form, we're putting each place value in its own, breaking each digit into its place value. So I have 70,000. Make sure you get your commas, plus 3,000, plus 600, plus 9. All right, go ahead and look at the second row. Make sure you click for your text boxes. All right, so here we only had expanded form. We had 900,000 plus 3,000 plus 200 plus 1. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in standard form first. So I have 900,000, 3,000. So that means I have no 10,000. So 3,000s, 200s, no 10s, and 1. So 903,201. Now I'm going to put that in word form. Well, I'm going to write exactly what I say. So 903,000. 903,201. And I make sure I put my comma in between because we put a comma between the thousands and the hundreds and the tens and ones. So 201. All right. Now go ahead and look at this third row. Give me word form and expanded form. So I have 78,230. I'm going to write exactly what I said. 78,230. And then I'm going to put it in an expanded form, one place value at a time. So I have my 70,000, because there's a 7 in the 10,000s. Then I have an 8 in the thousands. Then I have a 2 in the hundreds, and a 3 in the tens, and nothing in the ones. So 70,000 plus 8,000 plus 200 plus 30. Go ahead and take care of this last row. All right, all they gave me was word form, so I'm going to put it in standard form first. 846,320. All right. Now I'm going to put this in expanded form. 800,000 plus 40,000 plus 6,000 plus 300 plus 20. And I'm not adding anything for the ones place because there is nothing in the ones place here. All right. On to the next one. So we're going to label the units in the place value chart. Then we're going to place value disks to represent each number in the place value chart. Then we're going to use those symbols to compare the two numbers and write the correct symbol in the circle. All right, so step 1, label your place values. Step 2, use the disk. So when you click on yours, you will be able to move the disks. And then you're going to write the appropriate symbol in the chart there. So go ahead and do that on your own. All right, first I'm going to go ahead and label the units in the place value chart. So I'm going to start over here on the right side, and I have my ones, my tens, my hundreds, my thousands, and my 10,000s. Okay, and my 100,000s. All right, so that's all labeled. Beep. All right, so now I want to move the place value disks. So here's how that'll look. So I'm moving my place value disks, and I have 24,142, so I'm going to represent that first. 10,000, so I have two 10,000s, 4,000s, 100, two 10s, oh, I'm sorry, 4 10s, my bad, 4 10s, and 2 1s. All right, got all there. Okay, and my other number is 24,000, so two 10,000s, 4,000s, 300s, nothing in the tens, and then 6 ones. 1, 2, 6. Looks like I had exactly enough. Perfect. All right, so now I'm going to look at my place value chart, starting with the largest place value, and I'm going to compare. So I have 10,000s. Well, those are the same, so we're good. My thousands, well, those are the same. Okay, now my hundreds. This top number has only 100 and this bottom number has 300s. So since they've been the same all the way up until this point, this is a good indicator that this number is larger because the next largest place value, this digit has more. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go back to this slide. And I know now that 24,142 is less than 24,306. All right, let's go to this last slide here. Oh, there's one more after that. But let's go to this one. So you're going to compare and write your answer in the circle. When you are on this slide, you can click there and you can type the appropriate symbol. So go ahead and do this first one first. All right, so 1,000 and 10,000. Well, I know that 1,000 is less than 10,000. Go ahead and try this next one right here. 502,000 and 520,000. So I'm looking at my place values. 5, 5. Okay, that's the same. 0, 2. Well, I know that 520,000 is greater than 502,000 because there's a 2 in the 10,000s place and a 0 in the 10,000s place in that number. Go ahead and do this last one. All right, I have 984,053 and 984,043. I'm going to compare, starting with largest place values. So far, they are exactly the same. Now we're in the tens place and I spy something different. This is larger, so I know that 984,053 is greater than 984,043. All right, on to the last slide. So we're going to round to the nearest 10,000, and you're going to use the number line to model your thinking. So, just like on Zearn, you're going to label the number line with the lowest, the highest, and the midpoint. And then when you're on your side, you'll be able to drag this over and mark your line for where this actual number is. So go ahead and solve this first one here. 86,397 rounded to the nearest 10,000. All right, so I'm going to start by putting my lowest number in first. So I'm rounding to the nearest 10,000. My low end would be 86,000. And my high end would be 87,000, rounding to that nearest 10,000. Actually, my bad, I messed that up. Let's go ahead and not do that. I was rounding to the nearest 1,000, so hopefully you caught that error, but because I clearly did not. So we would have 80,000 and 90,000 because we're rounding to the nearest 10,000. My bad. Okay, so in between, we would have 85,000. There we go. Okay, so now I need to place 86,397 on my chart. So that is right here, and I have 86,397. And like I said in yours, you'll move those boxes over, and then you can type in that red box. So I've moved that over, and now I need to look. Is 86,397 closer to 90,000 or 80,000? Well, it's closer to 90,000, so I'm going to go ahead and write that 86,397 rounded to the nearest 10,000 is 90,000. All right, you go ahead now and try this last one on your own. So I have 61,074. I need my high end and my low end for rounding to the nearest 10,000. So 60,000 is my low end, and 70,000 is my high end, and right smack dab in the middle is 65,000. So next I'm going to place this number, and 61,074 I'd put about right here. So now I need to ask myself, is 61,074 closer to 60,000 or 70,000? Well, it is very much closer to 60,000. So 61,074 would round down to 60,000. All right, that is the end of your review. So when you're finished, you'll need to make sure that this slideshow is shared with me so that I can see your work and that you've answered all of the questions in Edpuzzle. And I hope this was helpful, because next you're going to be taking your assessment, which is very similar, that I mailed to you. So let's end the show. Keep that, and I will make sure you have a copy of this to look at as well.